Trying to get this camera situated, y'all. Trying to get it situated. Alright, I'm going live on YouTube and I'm going live on Facebook, y'all. So trying to kind of bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, bear with me. Hold up, Asia. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Oh, let's see here. Man, this phone bright. I think all fuzzed up and stuff, man. It's all fuzzed up. Yeah, I'm kind of doing two things at one time, y'all. You know, if you're here, welcome, 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 welcome. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? I probably get some of the people to chime on in. The shimmy on in. Shimmy on in, yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to let that grow out, you know what I'm saying? Get a little something, you know. Terrence, what's up, my boy? What's up, man? Miss Hattie! Big D, what up, cuz? What up, man? So, I know a lot. Hey, Miss Hattie, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a long time, Miss Hattie. But, so, hey, auntie. But I know a lot of people been trying to, you know, figure out why I've been posting like all the motivation stuff and everything on Facebook and stuff like that. Like, man, 2020, I'm really, you know, touched with all types of blessing coming, man. Like, my wife, she coming out with something in 2020. I'm gonna try to do something different in 2020. Like, it's gonna be so much stuff that's going on in 2020, man. You just gotta be, you know, you just gotta be ready and acceptance of what's going on, man. Um, it's crazy, yo. Like, I done came a long way with a lot of stuff, and stuff that shouldn't have brought me to where I'm at now. But, you know, I'm still pushing and stuff like that. I'm still going. Hey, if y'all watching this video, man, can y'all go ahead and share it for me, man? Cause you know, we go get down in the needy dirty and stuff like that. So if y'all watching this, man, you know, just hit the share button if y'all don't mind, and trying to, you know, share this little motivation little speech, man. Like, I think at it like this, you know, everybody has one thing in common. Like, you know, most people they don't think it like this, but everybody got at least everybody got one thing in common. Period. Point blank. Period. Whether you black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, Mexican, purple, yellow, green, whatever, everybody has one thing in common, which is time. Everybody got time in common. Like, regardless of how you feel about the whole section, what's up, man? Plug. But everybody got one thing in common. That one thing in common, like I said, whether whatever your race is or whatever, everybody got time in common. Now, what you do with your time is on you. But everybody got 24 hours in a day. That's everybody. So out of 24 hours in a day, if you sleeping 8 hours, you only got 16 hours. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what are you doing in those 16 hours that's actually making you dedicated to something, or that's pushing you to something that you want in life. Like, if in my experience, I'm looking like, if you working basically a 9 to 5, or anything like that, like, what, like, okay, you work 9 to 5. What are you doing before you go to work? Like, are you sleeping until 8:30 and then hopping up? Like, are you getting off at 5, and then what are you doing until you get ready to go to sleep? Like I said, everybody has time in common. So whether you actually doing what you want to do in that certain period of time, or you actually not doing what you want to do in that certain period of time. Like, it all depends on, like, if you want to be successful, if you want to just be you. Like, if you want to just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna be 99% of the rest of the world, which is basically just settling for what you want to settle for. Like, the 1% in the world, they more than likely get 5-6 hours of sleep, and that's just being honest. That's just being reluctant. Like, you got 24 hours. If you get 5 hours of sleep, that makes you mean you got 19 hours to do what you want to do. Like, within those 19 hours, you got to figure out if you want to be, like I said, you want to be successful, or you just want to be an ordinary person. Like, that's why I said in 2020, 2020 is going to be a upcoming year for me and my fam, because we're going to have so much stuff that's out there that we're going to be and I'm not even telling you, like, my wife is coming out with some stuff, and I'm just gonna leave it on that and let her come out, let her say it and stuff like that. But I'm not, I'm not gonna say nothing about it unless you want to say something about it. That's fine, or, but I'm not gonna say nothing about it. We're just gonna, surprise the whole world what's going on. But like I said, I'm on YouTube, man. I'm on FaceTime, Facebook Live, so I'm trying to go back and forth. But like I said, everybody has time in common. Now, if for you to appreciate it, my man, for you to be successful in life, man, and this is the honestly truth, like, for you to be successful in life, you have to fail. If you fail and scared to push yourself to the next level, how would you know if you be successful? Like, you can fail today and be successful tomorrow, but if you fail today and then don't want to do it, how would you know if you be successful? Like, regardless of how the whole situation, like, this year, man, I'm not even gonna lie, like, whew, and I'm trying to hold back the tears, but like, this year been, whew, like, man, you just don't know. Like, I had so many losses this year, and there's, man, oh boy, so, bruh, I had so many losses this year, man, and it's been, whew, it's been crazy, bro. Like, I ain't trying to tear up, but whoo, I ain't trying to tear up, bro. But man, I ain't trying to tear up. But if y'all been following me on this on my YouTube and my Facebook page, like, man, I had so many losses this year, bro. And the only thing that I can do is just stay prayed up, stay motivated, and just basically keep pushing, man. Just don't let nothing stop me for me to keep pushing, and for me to take care of my fam. Like, that's basically my main thing to do, is to take care of my fam, make sure they straight, make sure my girls don't have to ask or want for anything. Like, period. Like, if we go into the store, it's not being like spoiled, but if we go into the store and they be like, "Daddy, I want this," like, I want to be, in the position where I can be like, "Yeah, baby, go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get out the shelf. Yeah, go ahead and put it in the buggy." Like, not being spoiled, but as in being a way where, like, she don't have to ask or want for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this year been one of those type of years that has been like, man, asking God, like, why, stuff like that. But you never question God. He never put more on you than you can bear, and that's, like, that's period. That's anything. Like, Like he won't put more on you that you can bear. Like, and that's just with anything, man. And like, if y'all watching this video, man, please share this, man. Trying to reach out to some of the younger people, man, because it's so much stuff going on in the world that their mind is like closed, and they thinking about, you know, certain stuff when they need to be having their mind open and trying to educate themselves. And that ain't like you know, some of these younger people, man, is not, they in the world doing the wrong things, and it's a lot of stuff that you can prevent, and there's a lot of stuff that you can't prevent, of course. But I'm just trying to get this video out to some of the younger guys and some of the younger females to let them know, you know, if they don't have a caring person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you personally, but hey, I care for you. Like, regardless, the Lord put everybody on this earth to do something to make a change in anybody. So if you're not doing that change, like, you know, like, ask yourself, like, what is I'm doing to change the world? What are my perspective of changing anything else? Or am I, the people around me, are they making me better? Or like they motivating me to become a better person? Or are they just there? Like, if you come up with ideas, are they shooting you down? Like, those are the people that you don't want in your life, because basically the ideas that you having, the the Lord is giving you those ideas. So if the Lord's giving you those ideas, He giving them to you for a reason. Like, you don't want to tell nobody. It's basically a secret, because you can tell somebody else and you think it's a good idea, but you can tell somebody else and they shoot it down like, you know, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And now you thinking like, dang, man, well, why did I even come up with that idea? Like, it's a like, everybody basically, you don't want to wake up from hour to hour. I mean, you don't want to wake up just going to work for a check. Like, you want your money to work for you. Like, and that's basically like, this year have been that route where I've been, you know, rushing to go to work, trying to get the hours, stuff like that. And now I see that I need to make my money work for me. Like, that's the whole, you know, idea that they trying to put in your head. Like, if even if you go to school, if you go to school, you hear the bells. You hear the bell. I mean, I don't have nothing on schools, but you hear the bells. Everything is like on a time schedule. So think about it. If you go work at a plant, everything is on a time schedule. So society is trying to get your mind ready for a plant job. If you're not paying attention to that. But like, I done worked in the plant, don't get me wrong. Hey, I enjoyed it. But I just felt that it was something else that the Lord wanted me to do. That's why I left the plant job and I went to go get my CDLs. So now I'm, you know, doing YouTube, have my dog business, and like I said, next year I'm gonna be doing something different. Like, the Lord is opening up my mind to different passive ways, and like, everybody need to have passive income. Like, don't just have just, you know, one income. Like, that's where people, you know, they don't open their mind up. Like, it's stuff that you can, you know, invest your money in and stuff like that. Like, okay, for example, stock. Now, don't get me wrong, stock is like a pro and a con. Like, you know, it's a pro to get into stock, but it's also a con, because if you get in the wrong stock, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So it all just depends. But like I said, like I'm saying, I had so many losses this year, man. Like, you know, my Facebook page, my Facebook profile picture, it's my boy Diesel. Like, man, when I lost him, it ruined me, but now it's making me even go harder than I ever been before. And that's why I said 2020 be a totally different thing. I lost Diesel this year. I lost Oreo this year. Um, and it's been a hectic year, man. It's real. It's real. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. But man, this year been a hectic year for me, my fam. Like, if you have been following me with social media or on YouTube or whatever, like, this year has been uh well of waking of wonderful and bad things. But the wonderful things overcome the bad things. So I'm not even stunting on the negativity stuff. But like I said, if you are open minded, if you are looking for a a passive income. Now this opportunity is not going to be an easy opportunity. It's not going to be just a road to riches. It's not just going to be just I want to get in it just because I want to get it. Like this opportunity is going to be totally different. So don't just thinking that, oh, okay, well, yeah, I come to this, and then I start making money right. No, it's not like that. So starting in January, I'm gonna start my seminar. So basically, it's gonna be me and like 3 more other YouTubers. So I haven't, everything is set. It's not set in. It's set in stone, but it's not set in stone. If you understand, but we're gonna have a place where we can all have an open conversation and stuff like that. It is free, so you don't have to worry about paying for anything. It is free because I know some people don't like to pay.
Steven,
What?
I need my charger.
Okay, hold on now. I'm almost done. I think. Hold up. But so like this. Hold on. Hold on. I think my phone charge up. I think it is. Yeah, you can get it. Hold on, y'all. Hey, you heard me? Ugh. Hold on, y'all. But anyway, back to what I was saying. But like I said, this seminar is not. You don't have to pay for anything. It's free of charge, stuff like that. But the date, I have to set the date. The date is not set in stone yet, but it is in January. And what I'm going to do is the first year, since it's going to be our first year doing it next year, our first year, we're going to do it, for free. After that, then, next year is probably be more cost efficient. But, we'll talk about that in 2021. But next year is free. It's free of charge. Seminar is going to start in January. We're going to do it every 4 months, every 3 months. So we're going to do it 4 times a year, every 3 months. Now, the seminar is about basically being a young entrepreneur. If you want to, like, not, we ain't going to technically tell you, what steps to take and stuff like that. It's just four YouTubers, and we're gonna tell you basically the route that we took to get to where we at. And different people will take different routes, of course, and different people will invest their money in different things, different situations. So that's completely understandable. But it's just something that me and like 3 other guys, we talked about it, we got it together, and we just want to do this. And like I said, it's free of charge. So it ain't like you paying money or nothing like that. You just coming to actually listen if you want to be an entrepreneur. Now, if you don't want to get different incomes or get residual incomes, hey, we understand that. That's fine. You don't have to come. It's fine. At the end of the day, we're not getting paid for it. We want to come and just give y'all basically free knowledge. That's it. So if you want to come to this seminar in January, please inbox me and let me know, and then I can add you to the group, or we can see where we at with that, and then we can let you know what time, let you know what day, and stuff like that. So, and then I'm planning on making a Facebook group to for this situation and stuff like that. Cause right now it's like I got a Facebook Messenger with me and 3 other speakers, so I can make a Facebook group and you know, add people to that so you can get the updates and stuff like that, and receive motivation videos, and you know, start your day off and start your week off and stuff like that. Because a lot of people might not think, but motivation from anybody, video, a speech, a pastor, a mom, a dad, a sister, a brother, like that helps a lot. Most people don't think, you know, something like, you know, we just talking, you know what I'm saying? It's just another person. Like motivation from anybody helps a lot, like tremendously. Like you don't even know. But we basically you want to be like, you know, a lot of people they don't like to wake up every day to where they going because they don't like their job. So we just want you to be passionate at what you do. Once you be passionate, the money will follow, the money will come. So you don't have to go and try to make money. The money will come to you. Like if you be passionate about something, like the money will just fall in your hands. Like you don't have to worry about nothing. It's just, why is money not falling my hand? Because you pushing a little too hard. Like you making yourself going and work for the money. Like you don't want to do that. You want to make the money work for you. That's what you want to do. And like I said, 2020 is gonna be totally different. If you're watching this video, can you please share it? I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to reach different audience and stuff like that. Could you please share this video? I'm not begging, but you know, just share, please. But it's like we want to do something, like we want to give back to the community. And like I think it's like 2 or 3 of the guys that's not even from around here, but I hit them up and like, hey man, you know, would you want to come down for a seminar and want to speak? They cool, they want to speak. So this is what we gonna do, man. It's like I said, 2020 is gonna be a totally different year. If you've been watching my struggles, I've been, you know, struggling like a mug, but it's gonna be totally different. And I ain't gonna say struggle like as money wise, cause like that's I haven't been struggling money wise. I'm saying struggling as in, you know, taking losses from left and right and all around. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep pushing. We'll keep going. We'll keep this thing going, and you know, we just gonna get bigger and better for 2020. So, like I said, my wife, she's coming out with 2 different things. I don't know if she's gonna. I don't know. I'm pushing her on one of the things. I don't know if she gonna come out with one of them, but I know she's coming out with one business, and I'm trying to lean on her to come out with the other business. But you know, she's a fighter, but she's coming out with one business, and you know what I'm saying, we go perfect that. And like I said, at the end of the day, y'all, I know a lot of people say, you know, when you go to school or whatever, they say education is the key. Like me, honestly, I think not. The only reason why I said this, I'm saying this, because you can go to school, you can get a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, or whatever. You can make the money. Yeah, you can make the money. But are you happy at doing what you're doing? Do you have the passion to do what you do? Like, in my offense, and I say it like this, and my offense is a dream. The dream overwhelms the education. The reason why? Because if you have a dream about basically, you know, being a veterinarian or being a doctor or whatever, like that will push you to get your education. So at that situation, you know, you'll need education. But if you have a dream that you want to be a vet or, you know, a nurse or whatever, a doctor, then that will push you to get your education. So in my sense, you know, dream is the number 1 thing in the world. Like your dream, your goal, your passion, and you can't, if you don't have a dream, if you have a dream but not a goal, it won't never come true. If you're not ready to risk it all, you won't have your dream. Like you can't reach your goal if you don't risk it all. Like you gotta, and you know, it's a scripture. I don't know. I can't think about it. It's have not because you ask not, and you haven't received nothing because you didn't ask the Lord. Like you gotta ask the Lord to receive what you want. Like you gotta ask, believe, and receive. Like that's the main three things that I have been on like for the past 2-3 weeks. Ask, believe, receive. Like most people like, well, I ask for the Lord for this, I ask the Lord for that. Like, you gotta think about what you asking him for. If you asking him for, you know, a new apartment and you don't think nothing of it, after you get that new apartment, what you start? You stop asking the Lord for anything else. Like you just ask the Lord just to get that apartment. Once you get it, then you don't ask the Lord no more. Like you gotta keep pushing. Like that's even when you get to the top of your mountain. Whatever you do, when you get to the top of your mountain, like why stop there? Why not keep going to the top? Like get all the way to the clouds, get to the whatever, get to the sky. Like most people, when they in a hard situation, they go to the Lord, and then once they get out the situation, like the Lord is just out. Like it's just non-bound. Like it is what it is. Like, and that's crazy because you was in a situation, you prayed to the Lord got you out that situation, but then it's like you forget all about him. Like, then a lot of people say, well, you got to go to church to stay with the Lord. Like, in that essence, I don't know about that. Because you can still be prayed up, you can still, worship the Lord and stuff like that, and don't even have to go to church 24/7. But yet, some people think in that asset of mine, which some people like that. But anyway, like you ask, believe, and receive. You ask him, you gotta believe that he's gonna give it to you, and then once you give it, once you get it, once you receive it, you keep pushing and do it again to something else. Like ask something else, believe in something else, receive it. Like you got to keep pushing yourself. Like you can't just stop at one certain act. Like and if it, on top of this, a vision board. Like my vision board is like out the world. Like think about it. If you write down and the max on the vision board and this is you it's a lot of stuff. A max on the vision board, like say tonight you go home and you have a vision board, you write 300 things on that vision board. Now when you get to like 75 or 76, you're going to be thinking like I don't have nothing else to think, but just think about little certain stuff. I mean, of course, you already asked about your dream car. You already asked about your dream house. You already asked about, if you're single, a dream man or a dream woman. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain stuff, like it's anything in the world that like everybody wants. Like it ain't just, well I don't want this because this person got. Like it's a lot of stuff that you can write on your dream board. And then after a year or after 6 months, go back to that dream board and see what you actually got that you didn't even think about that was on that dream board. Like it's different stuff, man. Like it's like the mind is a crazy thing. Like put it like this. Your mind, 40% out of your mind, after you get to that 40% and you feel like you're gonna fail, your mind kick in like, man, don't do it, man. You ain't gonna like it, man. You ain't gonna like the outcome. You gonna fail. You don't like it, man. Then you got other people that's feeding you negative stuff all in your ears. Hey, man, don't do that, man. Like I literally quit my job. Literally left AGY. I was at Textron. Everybody know I was at Textron. I left Textron to go to AGY because why? I thought that the Lord was pushing me to AGY. But the Lord was not pushing me to AGY. The Lord was pushing me to go get my CDLs. I was at AGY for like 2 or 3 months. I left AGY and went straight to go get my CDLs. So, like, didn't have any income coming in for like a good month, month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. But by the grace of the Lord, I was about to get ready and go on the road, and I turned around. I got a local job here. So now I've been working that local job. Now I mentioned that I'm still racing my car. I'm still, doing the YouTube and stuff like that. So like now I'm doing YouTube. So now my passion for YouTube is like a lot more. Like it's like, man, I actually like doing this. So now, like, granted, I've been on YouTube, I think, about a year, about a good year. And now it's like my passion, like, I enjoy filming, I enjoy editing and stuff. Like, I enjoy that now. So now it's like my whole mindset is totally different. Like, I want to be my own boss. Like, I don't want to sit here and want to clock in on somebody else's clock and making their business better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to clock in on my clock, on my time, when I want to do it. Then on top of that, I'm looking at the future. Like, I don't want my girls to grow up and punch somebody else's clock. Like, I'm looking at, me and my wife, we getting up, we having a business ourselves, and our girls come working for us and keeping it in the family. So that's for when me and my wife pass, my girls still have what we got going on and what we have accomplished, what we set in stone. And then next thing you know, when they have kids, you move it like that. Like, that's how you set generations and generations. Like, everybody, like, this is what kills me. Like, the black people, and I'm not even a racist guy, but the black people in this society, we always competing against each other. Like, why not help the next brother out or whatever? Like, it's crazy. Like, because I just seen where some people have a Camaro. So I mean, a Camaro. Some people have talking. Oh yeah, appreciate it, man. Like, some people having a certain car. So now, like, matter of fact, neighborhood. Check this out. So you go to a neighborhood and you see one house with okay cars, and then you see the next house with all types of cars. Now you basically, you can tell that the house that got all them type of cars, they only got them cars because the next door neighbor had cars and they just wanted better cars than them. Like, now you just got better cars. You just messed up, well, not messed up your credit, but you just put a payment on there. That's not an asset. That's a liability. Like, and a house, like, if you haven't seen or haven't read the book of Rich Dad Poor Dad, like, please go look at that. Like, that's go look. Y'all need to go look at that. Like, Rich Dad Poor Dad, go look at that. And Rich Dad didn't have an education, but go look at Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Rich Dad didn't have an education, and Poor Dad did have an education. So go check that book out. I mean, it's a great book. You can Google it. You can grab the book. You can look at it on YouTube. You can well, it's not, you can't look at it, but it's like a summarize of the basically the book. But like I said, Rich Dad Poor Dad, man, go check it out. Um, it's a great book. Or if you want to just, like I said, if you want to just look at the little like the little scene or whatnot, or the little summary of it, is on YouTube. Rich Dad Poor Dad, go check it out. But like I said, the rich dad, he was non-educated. He didn't go to college. Poor dad, he went to college. He got a nice education, but he was living from check to check. So go check. Like I said, check that out. Like I said, I was telling you, education is not the key. The dream is the key, and you got to get to your goal. So that works together. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, um, like and I just seen where it's crazy because black people is the worst out of competing with each other. Like, and I just seen where you have some higher, African Americans in a situation, and the African Americans up under them, they're not even looking after them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not trying to help them climb up the tree as they climbed up the tree. They trying to pull them down, and it's crazy because everybody's seen the picture where you have on one side of the tree, you got the black people pulling the other black person down that's already on the tree, and on the other side of the tree you got the like I said, I'm not racist. You got the white people that's pushing the other white person up. Like, come on, man. Like, that right there should think it, because you got Asian people that's picking up out the Asian people. You got Mexicans that's picking up out the Mexicans. Like they all in the group together. Like you got, and it's crazy because like I said, instead of the black people helping one each other, we either killing each other, selling each other bad drugs, or like or just bringing each other down, or just feeding each other negativity. Like we as a race need to do better, period. And it's crazy because like they always say, well, Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. And I mean, yeah, it was a couple years ago, but you saying Black Lives Matter when the police was killing us. But you gotta think about it, we was killing our own selves. Like that's crazy. But yet you got so many people that say Black Lives Matter, but yet y'all killing each other and both black. Like, do you think that the world will change if we killing each other? Like, come on, man. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, that's like I don't even, like I said, I'm not a politics person. I don't look at politics. I listen to the news every once in a while. I'll go, if I'm riding down the road in the truck, I'm listening to the radio. So I'm hearing like all kinds of stuff that's going on the radio, that's going on in the world. But it is crazy about the amount of our own race do to each other. And it's crazy, yo. Like, you will find a couple of people that will help out each other, but you will find like them black people that they don't want to do nothing with you. Like they don't even want to be by you. They don't want to be seen with you. They always picking on your clothes. They bully you. Like it's crazy, man. Like and it's bad because like you would think that we would. It's the times are different, so you would think that we would have got better. Like we got worse from back. Like it's just it got worse from where we was. Like it never went to a great spot in life where you got all black people is coming united as one, and we pushing together and we learning this stuff together. We getting educated, we getting law enforcement, mindset. Like you don't see none of the black people are doing that together. Like you always see us competing with each other. Like we always, you got 24, so I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna get 26s. You got 26s, I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna get 28. You got candy apple real, I'm gonna get green apple. Like it's crazy because we always competing with each other instead of lifting each other up. And I don't understand the society that we living in. Like you go to schools, basically they basically treating you like you in the plant. You go to school. I mean, you go to breaks at different time. You go to lunch at different time. When you in a plant, you go to breaks at different time. You go to lunch at different time. Somebody got to sit here and tell you when to go to break. Somebody got to sit here and tell you when to go to lunch. You know when you go to lunch. You don't know when you go to lunch. You know when you go to break. You know when you come off the break. Like it's crazy because it's different scenarios, but it's leading to the same exact thing. Like is I honestly don't understand the world, the society, all stuff that's like crazy is changing. Like and is and the youth, man, like our youth is getting outrageous. Like, man, like the other day I was hearing about I think 11-year-old or a 10-year-old girl. She had got killed. Like, come on, bro. Like she ain't even for one, she ain't made it to the teenage stage. Like it's crazy because there's so much stuff that's going on in the world. Like I'm afraid for my girls to actually get older, to actually get out there in the open and actually see the world the world is seen. And that's crazy because I'm so scared of them. Like it's because there's so much stuff going on now, so you already know it's either gonna get better or worse. But the way it's going, it's getting worse. It's not getting better. Like, come on, man. Like all this stuff that's going on. Like, you ever seen like stuff going on? It's getting better. Like, no, this stuff is going straight down the toilet. It's getting worse and worse and worse. Like every year, every month, every week, every day, every hour, every minute, every second. It's getting worse and worse. Like, and it's crazy because you wouldn't think that it would have gotten this worse because back in the day it wasn't. But now it's like you got young killing a young, you got 14, 13, 12-year old killing each other. Like, come on, man. And it's crazy. Like this is the whole reason why I'm doing the seminar starting next month. I'm doing a seminar for anybody that's young, old, middle age. I don't care. Like I'm doing a seminar for being young entrepreneurs. So you can see the route that different people took to get where they at. Like you don't have to just go like to where you want to go at. So I mean, it's different situations, man. Well, let's see. Would you say that black people are making the Black Lives Matter movement? Man, look, I I say I say when people say Black Lives Matter, they have to change something like because Black Lives Matter back it wasn't Black Lives Matters back in the back in the different generations or stuff like that. But you saying Black Lives Matter, but yet it's still black on black crime. So, and my sense is, how would Black Lives Matter if you still have black on black crime? That don't say, oh well, Black Lives Matter, but only matter because when white people kill us, or it only matter when Mexican kill us, or only matter when Asian kill us, or only matter when Indian people kill us. Like you can't say like Black Lives Matter and then you still having black on black crime. Like it's hard to say that. Yes, baby. Yeah. Yes, baby. Daddy. What? Go, baby. Go. 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 Close the door. Thank you. But like you can't say Black Lives Matter and then like you going backwards. Like I have faith in the next generation, but the next generation will be up to the generation that's basically now. Like we have to train, we have to teach, we have to educate. Like we have to do all types of stuff for our young kids. Like it can't just be like one person out of different state. Like it got to be like two or three, maybe four people out of every state to make the whole world better. Like I can't be like, okay, well I'm in South Carolina, so I'm gonna make South Carolina better, but I'm not worrying about Georgia. I'm not worrying about North Carolina. I'm not like like you gotta it gotta be different people in different state. And only and I think I really honestly do like think that the next generation can, you know, it can make a change, but it's up to the generation now. It's up to my generation, my younger generation, the generation. Like it's different. Like you got to think about it because some of the parents now in the world, like they teaching their kids to see color. They teaching their kid to see hate. They teaching their kid to see enemy. They teaching their kid like they teaching their kids a lot of stuff like that, and that's where it comes from. Like me, I teach my kid not to see no color, no nothing. Like nothing. If your friend is Jimmy and he's white, then your friend is Jimmy and he's white. Like it's period. Like that's who your best friend is. Then that's who your best friend is. It's not like well my friend is Jimmy over here. You know what I'm saying? He's white, but it is what it is. Like that's not that's crazy, man. Like and bad thing about it, like some parents are actually teaching their kids that. So of course it's gonna keep going in the world. It's going to keep poisoning everybody else. So when they have kids, they're gonna teach their kids the same thing that their parents taught them. So and it's gonna keep going. It's gonna be a train. But for us black people, like if we set in stone as Black Lives Matter, like we have to start with our race first. Like it can't be no more black on black crime. Like you say Black Lives Matter, but you having black on black crime. So for black lives to really matter, like you have to stop doing black on black crime. Like that's the only way for actually black lives to matter. Because you can't say black lives matter but it don't matter to other black people. Like that don't make no sense. So you gotta have like if you gonna come out and say Black Lives Matter, like you gotta like actually take an effect. Like you gotta Black lives do gotta matter when you black. So I'm saying like if it, like I said, it is crazy because like I said, black people, we hate on each other, and it's so crazy. Instead of us lifting each other up, black people hate on each other so bad. Like, it's crazy. Like, you see somebody, you see some Jordans, so now you want to go get some Jordans to be his Jordans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because I didn't seen it, I heard about it. It's crazy, man, and it's crazy out this world. That's why the bad thing about it, that's why I don't even go anywhere, because of that situation. Like, if I go somewhere and I'm all nice and I looked all good, me and my wife, we all out having a good time and stuff like that. Next thing you know, you have a black hater, and then what will happen after that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it comes to where people are like literally scared to go out now because there's so much stuff going on. Like, and then it was first of all, they was worrying about the police. Okay, in my opinion, the police are here, yeah, to serve and protect us, but y'all worrying about the police killing us when it's our own people and our own race that's killing us, man. Like, come on, man. It's our only people that's poisoning each other, man. It's our only people that's not picking each other up once we fall, man. Like, I never been this, for one, this world never been like this. Like, it's just, to me, it's like just going straight down in the slumps. And it's crazy because you wouldn't think, yeah, what's up, Ron? You wouldn't think like that, man. It's like black people is, instead of, like I said, instead of us lifting each other up, we always pulling each other down. Like, if I'm in a hole, I'm looking around like, shoot, I'm the only one in the hole. Somebody else walk past, I'm pulling them in the hole too. Like, that's how we're basically doing it each other. Like, instead of, and then I done got what, and then it's on the opposite foot. Like, if you walking past and you see a person in the hole, you go keep walking. That's how we operate. Like, that's how everybody operates. Like, instead of you helping somebody up, like, if you see them person in the hole, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of you looking for who got a rope or trying to help that person out, stuff like that, you just walk past and just see them in the hole and just keep going. That's how your mind's set up. That's how everybody is being raised to be. Like, just keep going. Just look down. They'll be all right. No, somebody else come save them. Like, that's how everybody is operating now. And like I said, the person that's in the hole, somebody walking past, oh, they trying to pull you in the hole with them because they in the hole. Like, that's how our mind operates now, and it's crazy because you don't think nothing of it, but it's small and little things that's going on, that's happening to the point where you're not sitting back and looking like, oh, that is going on, that is happening. Like, you got trafficking in some states. Like, you got people that knows what's going on, that's trafficking. It's not saying nothing. Like, you got all types of stuff. Go sit down, baby. Like, you got all types of stuff that's going on. Like, go sit down, baby. Like, you got all this stuff that's going on. Yeah, you ain't lying. Go sit down. Yeah, you ain't lying. We don't even talk to nobody, man. Just keep. Hold on. Don't sit down, okay? Don't get up. Like, oh no, we don't even talk to each other no more, man. Like, it's like we'll walk past and we'll have our head down the whole time. Like, we'll be coming straight to each other, and we have our head down the whole time. Like me. Now, I done got to the point, if I'm walking, whether you black, white, Puerto Rican, purple, green, or whatever, if we walking, good morning, how you doing? What's up, man? Yes, sir, nice day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm speaking because I want to have a imprint on other people. Like, I don't care what your race is. Like, I rather, let you know, hey, I'm here. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to see me, but I see you, and I'm speaking to you because that's just me. That's what that's what my mom raised me to be. Like, if I'm going in the room, I'm speaking first. Like, regardless of the people that's sitting in there first. Like, if I'm going to the room, I'm speaking first. Like, hey, how you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. Like now I'm the milkman, so it's like, when I go into the cafeteria, hey, the milkman here, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm wide open, like it's early in the morning, it's like 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, like I'm wide open, like I'm like, what's up, hey? And then the other ladies, oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, you know what I'm saying? Like regardless if I'm having a bad day or not, like I'm still speaking, like my mind is still, open widely, like, I'm having if I'm having a bad day, I don't care, because I'm not letting nobody else's, showing that, hey, I'm having a bad day. Like if I'm coming in a room of quietcy, like I'm letting them know, hey, I'm in a room, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm speaking, like, and it's crazy because like most black people, especially we be going straight to them, like they'll put their head down and just keep on walking. Like it's like, hold on, man, I know you see me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta speak, man. Black don't help each other out nowadays because they're more focused on time, man. Brothers, people will only this. Oh yeah, like, and then like, and yeah, that's right, man. Like we don't we don't help each other. Like that's one thing that we want and we don't do. Like now it's, don't get me wrong, it's certain black people that will help each other, and it's a lot more black people that won't help you at all, period. And it's crazy because it's like we all in this together. Like you can't be mad at another one that they doing better than you, or you can't be hating on another person that because they doing better than you. Like that is where you grow in a situation. Hey man, how you become so successful, man? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be like, oh man, he over there making $1 million, man. He's stunting, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he all that, man. Like you can't think that. Like it's a lot of people that seen me at the track that didn't even say nothing to me, but they hit me up on Facebook and I was like, man, why you ain't say nothing to me? Man, we ain't think that you was gonna speak back, man. You know, just because I got a camera don't mean, just because I got a camera to my face and I'm making videos and stuff like that, don't mean that I'm a uppity Negro. You know what I'm saying? Like I like I speak. I'm a open personality person. Like that's me. Like I'm wide open. Like you speak to me, I'm gonna speak back. I'm like, if you speak to me, I ain't gonna be like, I ain't gonna keep walking, because that's not me. Like my mom didn't raise me that way. Like if like I said, I had a lot of people that just that hits me up, on Facebook after they didn't see me at the track. Hey man, I seen you at the track, man. I was gonna speak to you, man, but I didn't, man. My approach is, why you ain't speak, man? You could have spoke. It would have been nothing. I would put you on a video at that too. Like it's nothing to me, because I'm down for helping others out. Like I'm not just gonna be like a stickler, like, nah man, hey, you get it how you live, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I grind this hard, man. I got the wine, man. Ain't nobody help me, man. Like that's not me. Like that's never been me. Like it's hard because some black people are like that. Like they like, nah man, I grind this hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't, nah man, forget that, man. And it's crazy because you grind that hard to get to where you at, but you feel in the need that you don't need to help people. Like just because nobody helped you, that's crazy, man. Like that's so crazy. Like I said, if y'all watching this video, man, please share this video. I don't care what social media platform or whatever. Please share this video, because I'm trying to reach some of the younger people, and I'm trying to let them know about my seminar that's going on in January. So I got a seminar that's going on in January, and it's going to be like 3 or 4 people that's speaking, and we're going to be talking about, how to be basically a young entrepreneur, and that's basically how you want to do it. Like if you want to be a young entrepreneur, you want to have a residual income, you want to have different income, this is where you want to, come to actually learn. But on the opposite side of that, it's not going to be easy task. You're not going to be successful right out the jump. You have to fail first before you become successful. And if you fail and if you give up, you will never know if you become successful in this life. But I'm letting you know that's now. So anyway, like I was saying, share this video anywhere and everywhere if you can. I may say, please, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't begging, but I'm trying to get this video out to many people as much as I can, because it's a lot of stuff that's going on, man. It's a lot of people that don't have the guidance and stuff like that, and I'm willing to give them the guidance, because I had it, but then I lost it, but then I had it again. So it's a lot of people that don't have the guidance to get to where they need to go at, to where they need to be at in life. And I mean, I'm just trying to give them that guidance basically. And like I said, it's just different ways that you can get to where you want to be at, man. I just rather you be, you know, passionate at what you do than to just waking up because you got to go to work because you got to get a paycheck because you got bills to pay. Like I rather you be passionate to where the money following you and the money is chasing you to the point where you like, dang man, I'm getting money for this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that is where you have, you know, residual income. You got different incomes. You got different streams of incomes. Like that is what you want to do. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I said, next year my wife coming out with a totally different thing, and I'm supporting her 100%, 120% because she supported me through everything I got going on. She supported me. She helped me, and she supported me and helped me start my dog business, and she supported me with my YouTube channel. So I'm not, you know, taking that. I'm not being like, oh, okay, you know, she supported me, so I'm gonna sit back and relax and let her do her thing. No, she supported me, so when she go out and she do her thing, I'm supporting her 120%. Period, regardless. I don't care what nobody say. But like the and I'm just trying to get to, like I said, trying to get to the youngers because man, the generation and it's getting worse and getting worse. Every generation that like that, but it's getting worse, and it's our own kind, man. It's really our own kind, and it's just just keep pushing, man. That's all you gotta do. Keep pushing, stay motivated because a lot of people say, well, motivation don't really, excite different people and stuff like that. Well, I take that back because the last 2, 3 weeks, I've been looking at motivation videos, man. It didn't push me to different heights. That's why you always seeing me having, making these status, making preaching status and stuff like that because I'm on it and I want everybody to join. I want everybody to get on the boat. I want everybody to keep pushing because it's not like, hey, I'm trying to, show everybody a bad route. No, I'm not. I'm trying to show everybody to see the light. I'm trying to show everybody, hey, it's more than out here than what you can do. A lot of people don't think that, money come from trees, which money do come from trees because it's by paper. So, you know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. Like, money, like, in a sense, they say, well, money don't fall off of trees. Well, money do fall off of trees because money is paper. So it's different because if you're going to chase your money rather than your money chasing you, if you're going to basically work for money, your money need to work for you. So that is basically what we trying to do in January. Trying to do a seminar. Basically, have a residual income where when you sleeping, you still getting money. So it's like I said, it's not gonna be an easy route. It's not going to be, a get rich quick scheme because it's not. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going to have 3 or 4 people. We're going to talk about, how we got to where we at now. And that's just basically how it is. And that's where we're going to be at with that whole situation. So, but man, I've been on this thing almost an hour, yo, and I don't even feel like it. But But no, I haven't. I don't have a expected date. I just know it will be in January. Like I said, if anybody want to come to this seminar, please, please, please PM me. Please PM me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, next year the whole seminar is going to be free. It's going to be free of charge. You don't have to worry about nothing. We're going to do it every 3 months, which is 4 times a year. 4 times 3, 12. So, but we're gonna do it 4 times a year. Like I said, next year is gonna be free of charge, and then the year after that, that's when it's gonna be, probably payment arrangements and stuff like that. But like I said, we'll probably be end up traveling to different places and stuff like that. But all that's coming in the works. So, like I said, man, it's 2020 is gonna be a year. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Mr. Impatient 2018, you can go on my Facebook page and see all my stuff. And also, hey, um, follow me on Twitter. On Twitter. No, don't follow me on Twitter because I ain't on Twitter. Follow me on the gram, on Instagram, at Mr. Impatient 2018. Hey, be following me because all types of things on 2018 is gonna be coming up. You just gotta have faith. You just gotta keep pushing. You just gotta keep pushing. Okay, baby, I'll be in there. Close the door. Why you cut the light out? Close the door. But so like I said, you just gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep going. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody tell you nothing that you cannot do. I always tell my girls this, and they always say, "I can't do it." I tell them take "can't" out their vocabulary because you can do anything you put your mind to, your heart to, your soul to, anything. All you gotta do is ask, believe, and you shall receive. And that's just point blank period. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. That's all you gotta do, man. You ask, you gotta believe, and you shall receive it, man. That's it, man. Hey, I'm out. It's your boy, Mr. Impatient. I appreciate everybody for being here on this video and stuff like that. But appreciate everybody supporting me. But I'm out, man.